Hey guys, it's Holly and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to make a product which will make you have faux freckles which stay on all day. I am wearing it at the moment. It's very natural. You can definitely put more on if you want to have more faux freckles than I do. I just kind of like having a few underneath my eyes and over my nose, but it's really up to you. There's a lot of controversy around this topic of having faux freckles. A lot of people get really offended by it, which I don't really understand, because it's just kind of like how people have false eyelashes, hair extensions, fake nails, fake boobs, lip fillers. It's all kind of the same thing. And honestly, it's your own body. If you want to add freckles to your face, then go ahead. A lot of people I've seen commenting on products like this saying like, I was bullied at school for having freckles and now everyone wants them, or you have to earn your freckles to be able to have them. Well, I had freckles at school. I was bullied for them, but I loved them anyways. I absolutely loved my freckles as a kid growing up. They faded as I got older, unfortunately, and I actually had freckles exactly like just under here. But they faded as I got older and I really miss them, so I like to draw them on so that I can have them again. So yeah, that's what I have done today. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and I saw an ad for a freckle tint. It's basically a cheek tint, kind of like the Benny tint from Benefit, but it's for freckles, and the idea of it is that you just dip it, you kind of dip it in and then put it over wherever you want freckles, and it's going to stay in your cheeks all day. I was about to buy this product and then I thought, actually no, instead of wasting money on this product, I can literally make this for under $5 and I can make as much of it as I want. And I was like, I may as well just make my own using things I already had at home. So essentially it was kind of free because I already had all the stuff available to me. It's super easy to do. All it takes is 3 different ingredients, which are super easy to find. I'm sure all of you would have these in your household, and it ends up looking extremely real. So if you guys are really wanting freckles or want a way so that it can last all day, I used to always just put eyeshadow on in little dots to create freckles earlier, but I know that kind of like wore off after a while, and so I find that it's so much easier if you actually just like make a tint that lasts all day and looks really realistic as well. If you guys want to learn how to make this freckle cheek tint, then stay tuned and let's get into the video. So for this DIY, you are going to need a few different things. So at first you're going to need a container to put everything in. I'm just using one of these. You can get, apparently you can get like nail polish containers, empty ones off of Amazon, so if you guys want to do that, then go ahead. I live in New Zealand, however, so shipping is like 3 weeks and I didn't want to wait that long, so I just have a little plastic dollar store container. You're then going to need a brown pigment. I'm just using bronzer. I am using the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm because, as you can see, this is far too dark for my skin colour. I'm not going to use all of it though. You only need a little bit. You can use eyeshadows, just kind of like the colour that you want the freckles to be. You're then going to need some Vaseline. You're going to need a tiny bit of Vaseline, so if you've only got a little bit left, that's fine. If you don't have Vaseline, you can use pawpaw ointment or any unscented lip balms. You could use scented lip balms, I guess, but then your face would smell like scented lip balm, but you know, it's up to you. Then you'll need a knife or something to scrape the pigment with and mix everything together. A toothpick would probably work as well, but I don't have one, so I'm going for the extreme. You need something that you can apply it with. I'm using an old lip brush, which I barely ever use. You're also going to need some olive oil to help combine everything. This is also yellow, so it would help with like the colour. You can use any oil you want. I would not recommend using coconut oil though, because it is solid at room temperature and you really want something that's liquid so you can use it as a stain. And then last but not least, you'll see a little bowl that you can combine everything in. So the first step is you're going to want to take a small amount of your Vaseline and then put that into a little container just like I have here, and you want to melt this down on the stove. You want to melt it until it's a complete liquid. If you have a microwave, that would be so much easier. We currently do not have a microwave, which sucks. But if you had a microwave, it would be a lot easier. So you want to melt down on the stove, then you want to take about a cupful of olive oil and just add it to it as it is melting down, so you get like a full liquid.
I found that once I added the olive oil, it went a little bit grainy, so I just reheated this mixture up on the stove, and then it went to a full liquid and the perfect consistency that we're after.
You don't want to scrape in as much pigment as you want to use. The more eyeshadow or bronzer that you use, the more pigmented the freckles will come out as, so it's really up to you how much pigment you want to use. I wanted mine to be somewhat dark and quite visible, so that's why I used quite a lot of pigment. You just want to mix that in and mix it all together until it's really nicely combined. Next, you just want to wait for it to cool down a little bit before you put it into a plastic container, because you don't want the plastic to melt and you don't want to burn your face when you put it on your face. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to apply it. So now I'm going to show you guys how to apply the Faux Freckle liquid stuff. I know this looks crazy to start with. I look a little bit like Pippi Longstockings, but now you want to take your finger and just kind of like blend it in. Very lightly, just pat them and they'll blend into your skin quite well and look a lot more natural. If you're like me and you like a lot of fake freckles, I'm going to go on and do another layer. To set it all in place so it doesn't slip and slide throughout the day, I'm just taking some loose powder and a brush and just kind of dabbing it on top. And that'll help just lighten the freckles up and make them appear very natural. These honestly look just like my actual freckles. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys liked this DIY. I haven't done DIY in so long. If you guys follow this recipe and make your own faux freckle tint, then make sure you tag me any pictures after you've applied freckles to your face. I would love to see if you guys recreate this. It's so easy to do. I honestly am obsessed with it. I can't wait to use this every day. I think it looks so nice. If you liked this video, then give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button down below. If there's any other things you want to see me DIY in future, then leave them in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to look at them. Smell, be safe, and stay beautiful, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios.